Uszanowanko, moi mili. Kontynuujemy Broken Sword 3 The Sleeping Dragon. Właśnie zauważyliśmy w ostatnim odcinku, że Petra wróciła autentycznie. I ponoć wiedzą, Cezar wie, gdzie kryje się ponoć ten cały artefakt. To niezbyt mnie to cieszy. No i nie wiem, teraz... Mamy po prostu spierdzielać, czy co? Bo dostać tam nie możemy, bo nie znamy kodu.
The grill was screwed tight to the wall. I wasn't going to be able to pull it off with my hands. Nope, that wouldn't work here.
A już myślałem. Lewarek?
No way was I doing that.
Uff.
I had no reason to try that. The grill looked through to some kind of office. It could give access if the grill itself wasn't in the way.
Mamy problem. Już na wstępie. Chyba, że sznurek?
That wasn't such a good idea.
Zaraz się okaże, że w ogóle tam nie mamy wchodzić. Nie mam pomysłów. Dobra, to... Chyba, że z Niką pogadamy.
Yes, George?
I have to admit, the blonde hair is a bit strange.
Oh, really? Nobody said anything.
That's because the outfit's so scary. They're all terrified of you.
Dobra, czyli nic tutaj nowego nie ogarniemy. To, moi drodzy, to zatniamy się w takim razie. Nie wiem, sądzę, że trzeba faktycznie... Wiecie,
I tried to get out of the castle that way, then we'd be caught for sure. There had to be another way out.
A jednak jesteśmy uwięzieni tu i musimy ogarnąć to.
It was a large metal door with a numeric keypad to one side.
Nie mamy tu żadnej też wody bądź innych bajerów, by nie wiem, zrobić spięcie jakby w tym zamku. A więc musimy to jakoś, nie wiem, może gaci i sznurek. Nie da się połączyć. To może... Nie. Kurczę. Ledwo zacząłem i już są problemy. No, coraz...
It was a scrap of foil. My grandmother always kept a drawer full of foil that she'd cleaned up so that it could be used again. Ah, happy days.
Chwila, wiem. No przecież, folia aluminiowa. Boże.
Now that wasn't quite right.
Kurde, myślałem, że jakoś, nie wiem...
I didn't have the code to open the door. I didn't want to risk raising the alarm.
Odciski palców zdejmie, czy coś tego typu. Nie da się... A nie, to jest lewarek, to nie jest farba. Kurde.
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
Albo węgiel właśnie potrze tam i będzie widać.
Nope, that wouldn't work here.
Też nie? Kurde. Już tyle teorii. Jak zdjąć tutaj, kurczę...
That wasn't such a good idea.
Odciski palców ogarnąłem i też nie. Ale jaja. Kurde. Nie wiem, to może kurczę... Jakoś rozkręcić, na przykład, nie wiem, spróbujmy srebrną monetą.
The edge of the coin was just the right size to unfasten the screws.
Jest, dobra. Uff. Okej. Chodź.
I couldn't get through the narrow gap.
George, when I first knew you, that would have been no problem.
Guess I must be carrying a little more muscle, huh?
Yeah, the fat kind.
Okay. Look, whatever I said about you in that wig, I apologize.
Apology accepted.
Phew.
Won't make you any thinner, though.
To prawda. No dobra, to poprośmy w takim razie tą jakże szczuplutką blondiniko.
Nico?
Yes.
I don't like to ask, but
Would I climb through the grill and open the door from the inside?
amazing. You read my mind.
You're just so predictable, George.
Boże. Uwielbiam takie, wiecie, duety w grach, to jest i w filmach, to jest coś pięknego.
You owe me one.
That's okay. I'm not counting.
Okej, czyli drzwi otwarte, tak? No tak.
Nico, look!
It's some kind of map of ley lines.
See the area in the middle?
It matches the diagram in Vernon's video.
It seems to have its focus somewhere in Egypt.
O,
So do you think that's where they've taken Bruno?
I think so. The armillary must be in Egypt.
Well, that should be easy enough to find.
Sure. I mean, how big can a country be?
dobra. Mam jakieś księgi, też widzę jakieś relikty egipskie.
And Egyptian culture. It would take months to trawl through this and decipher it all.
Dobra. Tu coś mamy też.
The desk was too heavy to move. And besides, we needed to find a way to follow after Bruno. Cesaro's desk was straight out of the megalomaniac catalog. Aha! Look at this.
What is it?
Secret button hidden under the edge of the desk.
A tam alarm.
Maybe it opens the door.
Tak. Maybe. A może uruchamia alarm po prostu.
If the world ends when I press this, then I'm sorry for all the nasty things I've ever said about you.
George, just get on with it.
Okay, sorry.
Nie, jednak nie.
Well done, George.
Let's go.
Wiecie, bo zwykle w filmach jak jest przycisk pod biurkiem, to zaznacza cichy alarm, nie?
The usual.
Usual? Go on.
Ups. Ups. No to wtopa. Dobra, idziemy dalej. Oj, nagle się przebrali. Skupanie, jak oni to robią? Oj, cholera, zwieli.
Andre, what are you doing here?
O, pokój ten, dom Vernona.
Andre took me to the cinema.
What did you see, Nosferatu?
George,
Andre, we need your help.
Of course.
what do you want him to do?
That symbol on the scarf?
Yes?
Cesaro recognized it instantly.
It's the coat of arms of the St. Stephen chapter of the Templars.
My God.
What?
I always thought it was just a story.
Look, Andre, tell us what you know.
Tell us, chérie.
The St. Stephen chapter was reputed to have escaped the Inquisition by hiding in secret chambers. Somewhere in Paris. No one knew where, though previously they had their base near the old church at Montfaucon.
Maybe I can find a clue in the old Templar meeting place.
What do you mean?
The Templars used to meet in secret in the catacombs there.
Of course.
There's more.
Go on.
It involves the founding of the chapter.
We don't have time for tales, Andre.
Listen, Nico, if there's one thing I've come to realize, it's that you can't have too much information. Carry on, Andre.
Thank you, George. When the Templars were in possession of the Temple Mount in Israel, they discovered a holy relic. A young knight, Stephan, was given the task of transporting it secretly to France. He traveled north through Galilee and then headed to the coast where he boarded a ship destined for the river Po. Making his way up the Po Valley, Stephan avoided known dangers to the west by heading north to the Rheingau. Pursued into France by the forces of a treasure-hunting prince, he was forced to make a stand in the mountains of Reims. Though able to dispose of his foes, he was fatally wounded. Bravely, he continued to his destination, the Bérentoire Preceptory, handed the relic to the master of the chapter, then died. The order changed its name to Saint-Stéphane in honor of the brave knight and relocated to Paris.
It's like a fairy tale.
Good grief.
I'm going to head for Montfaucon to look for clues. Nico?
You go without me, George. Andre and I will see if we can work out the exact location in Egypt.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon then.
Off you go, George.
Kolejna samotna podróż.
I was back in Montfaucon Square after all these years. Beneath the cobbles lay a hidden world of ancient waterways and catacombs, some of it built by the Knights Templar as a meeting place and sanctuary. Once again, I was going to have to go down there to discover the truth.
Dobra. A i akurat jest w budowie ten... O,
Ah, the Montfaucon manhole. Happy memories. Hi, how you doing?
Ça va? As long as we don't have another earthquake.
Well, you should be safe here, by the old church.
You're joking. Look at it.
But it's medieval.
Medieval? Shoddy, you mean? Should be torn down and replaced with something modern.
Really?
Something nice in concrete and steel. Built to be earthquake-proof.
You think there's gonna be more quakes?
Of course. And look at all that rubble. The thing's a death trap. Wait a minute. You seem very familiar to me, monsieur.
Me? Oh, I doubt it.
But of course. You're the guy who gave me that racing tip.
Oh, right, so I am.
That horse made a fortune for me. Turned my whole life around.
Guess I'm just a natural.
It's a gift, monsieur. A gift.
How come you're still digging up roots?
Got my own company now, monsieur. And a drill. See? Not a pick. If you have any more tips like that one...
You'll be the first to know. What exactly are you doing here?
These damned earthquakes are screwing everything up. There's plenty of stuff underground needs fixing after that last shock.
So you're digging a hole for the utilities guys to get to the damage?
That's it. And the sooner we're out of here, the happier I'll be.
You said we. I don't see anybody else working.
My workmate, Alphonse, is snoring up a storm in the cab of my truck.
Why isn't he helping you?
Medical exemption. He's got a piece of paper from his doctor saying he is clinically seismophobic.
He's afraid of earthquakes?
Just so, monsieur.
And you believe it?
You can't argue with a piece of paper, can you?
nie no w sumie.
So, how did you end up with this Alphonse guy?
Positive discrimination. We have to take on a set number of cowardly idiots every year.
Dobra, można pogrzebać w torbie?
In the open tool bag, I could see a sewer key.
O,
Hey, monsieur! Leave those tools alone.
Me? Oh, I was just admiring them.
Well, do it from further away.
cholera. Faktycznie jest ten ziomek.
Hey, you! I'd seen dead people with more life in them than this guy.
Nie, truporzy co mieli więcej życia. No nie. Dobra, to trzeba chyba jakoś to wyłączyć. Dobra, i szybciutko.
So help me!
No. No. Ej, no i co? I nie mogę od...
Hey!
Dobra.
What do you think
While the
you're
workman
doing
was
here?
looking the other way, I borrowed his sewer key. Funny, every time I get involved in saving the world, I turn into a kleptomaniac.
Kleptomana. Dobra.
Look, Alphonse! I am tired of arguing with you! Just be sure it doesn't happen again, huh?
Okej. Kurde, no i się nie dam rady chyba teraz się dostać do tego kanału, skoro on znów tutaj będzie wiercił.
With only the faintest shudder of déjà vu, I prepared once again to get intimate with the Parisian sewers.
Aha. Jak się patrzy.
Come on, you piece of... I couldn't understand it. I'd once lifted this very manhole easily. Perhaps I'd let myself go.
Eh, monsieur? That's not my sewer key by any chance?
No! What do you take me for?
You just happen to carry one around with you.
Of course. Doesn't everybody?
Sure. Anyway, you're wasting your time. That cover was welded down years ago, during the Sieur Jacques panic.
O kurde.
If I wanted to shift that cover, it'd take something a whole bunch stronger than me.
Oho. To może... No to teraz lipa. Chyba, że dałoby się...
No, I wasn't leaving here until I had something to show for it.
Chyba, że dałoby się, nie wiem... podłączyć coś do samochodu. Przymocować to coś do kanału.
I didn't want...
Wystrasz tylko Alfonso, on ruszy i wyrwie ten kanał, czy coś. Co?
I didn't want the notice, and I didn't want to break into the cafe.
Okej. Momentami to sterowanie jest faktycznie przerąbane na klawiaturze. A tu coś jest. O. No Boże, jest to babcia. Niedaleko co mieszka tam w tym domu, co Vernon mieszkał. My tu znajdziemy. W ogóle coś znajdziemy.
Hey!
What? Who, me?
What do you think you're doing up there?
Admiring the view. I can see right into your pissoir from here.
Pervert! Get down from there before I call the police.
Okay, I'm coming.
I też trzeba zwrócić jakoś uwagę, żeby się czymś tam zajęła. Ale po co w sumie ten... Nie znalazłeś nic ciekawego?
Wash your hands!
To faktycznie nie wiem po co ten... Nie!
Didn't feel the need for another gratuitous whiz.
Kartofelków.
It was a clean, well-maintained pissoir.
Dobra, pogadajmy z nią, może nie wiem.
Hi, how are you?
Alive, thank God!
I know the feeling. Nice view of Montfaucon Square you've got here.
What's the point of a view when life's not worth a sou?
Hey, you're not one of those crazy, hip-happening street poets, are you?
Don't be ridiculous, monsieur. I look after a pissoir.
Have you met that road worker over there?
Bah! That dog! Comes over here willy-nilly taking advantage of my facilities.
Isn't that what your, facilities are for?
Yes, sir. But not with such enjoyment.
What do you mean, enjoyment?
He whistles, he sighs, he spits, and he jiggles.
Jiggles, huh?
Jiggles! He has no shame.
That's a problem.
It's a national disgrace.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, it's a urinal, not a cathedral.
Ah, men, you are all the same. And when you are not jiggling, you are watching football. Go!
This wasn't going to be easy. The lady clearly needed years of Jungian analysis, and I didn't have time to wait. So what do?
I'm a brain surgeon. What do you think?
I think you look after this pissoir.
Zut alors! No flies on you, monsieur.
As long as I don't go in there.
And just what is that supposed to mean, huh?
Whoa, my mistake. I backed off. It's a well-known fact that toilet attendants account for the majority of homicides in France. Must be bleach blocks. You take pride in your work?
This pissoir is the cleanest and most hygienic in all France.
That must take a lot of dedication.
Yes, sir. In this job, the harder you work, the more other people just pass water upon your efforts.
I know the feeling. Any good gutters around here?
Quoi? A gutter?
Yeah, a common roadside gutter. I need to whiz, lady.
A whiz? What is this whiz, monsieur? Mon Dieu! You mean you wish to... in a gutter? But monsieur, you have already used the facilities.
Don't remind me. It's just that when nature calls, there's sometimes a bit of an echo. You know what I mean?
Why, in the name of all that is hygienic, do you want to use a gutter? When there is a perfectly clean pissoir here.
That might pass for clean in the old world, lady. But I'd rather whiz in a gutter any day.
This is an outrage. I shall investigate.
You do that.
Nie wiem, o co teraz chodzi. Próbuję teraz wejść. O to. Ja nie wiem, po co, kurczę. No, wchodź. Po co w ogóle mamy się tu wdrapywać tak naprawdę, no. W ogóle mam teraz dużo czasu, żeby się wspiąć tu, zanim ta wróci. Tyle pytań. Tak mało czasu. A sznurek tu jest.
You never know when you might need a length of rope.
Hey, you up there!
Oh, hi there!
I will not have some peeping Toms spying on my customers while they do their business.
Hey, I'm not spying on anybody.
Want to explain that to the police?
No, not really. Coming down.
Ja? Okej, musiałem małą przerwę szybko sobie zrobić. Już wracam, znaczy u was to w ogóle tego nie było widać, no ale... Dobra, i spróbujmy taki bajer zrobić.
There was no anchor point to tie the rope to. I didn't have the horsepower to lift that cover, but I knew something that did.
Hey! What are you doing?
Just setting something up. You'll love this.
You've anchored the van.
Let me ask you a hypothetical question. Your driver
Alphonse, damn his cowardly liver.
is scared of earthquakes, right? What would he do if there was an earthquake right now?
He'd slam the truck into gear and get out of here like... Oh,
That's right. With a manhole following him home.
he would never live it down.
Is that a bad thing?
No, that's what sells your crazy scheme to me.
No to... Teraz trzeba zrobić jakoś, nie wiem... A, po prostu pogadać z nim.
Earthquake! Earthquake!
Magnifique! I don't know what I'll tell the insurance people, monsieur, but it was worth it.
Sprinkling sunshine into people's lives. That is what I lived for. But right now, the sewer beckoned.
No to... Go kanały. Co nas tam czeka? Byle nie szczury. Bądź szczury. Okej. To tu już są jakieś ryciny chyba. Czy jak to nazwać? Tu coś mamy?
I left the ancient archway alone. There was a faint inscription, but the decaying plaster made it almost impossible to read. I could make out some medieval French and some Latin, but not enough to squeeze out any meaning.
Okej.
There was nothing I could do with the ancient archway that wouldn't have upset archaeologists. The inscriptions in the arches probably once told the truth about the extermination of the Templars. Like a lot of truths, time had blurred it.
No dobra, czyli tutaj nic... O! Jaki słodki wisielec. O, jaka słodka czeszunia.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in the skull's mouth. But hey, what the heck? I was only risking mutilation.
No.
No blade took my hand off at the wrist, and no spider bit me, for which I was very grateful. But there was nothing in there to help me either. A big spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion.
Może daj jej burgera? Nie. Oj, za dużo już tych rzeczy tutaj mam. Dobra, tutaj na razie chyba nic nie zdołam zrobić, więc... Idziemy dalej. Da się? Nie, chciałem... Nie da się przeskoczyć. Czyli jedyne co nas trzyma to właśnie...
The wall was well built and very, very solid.
Okej. Czyli coś chyba trzeba z tą... czachą zrobić.
Big, spooky skull stared out at me. The mouth looked out of proportion.
Proporcjonalny. Chyba, że ten cylinder, w co wątpię.
The skull's mouth had the same shape as the stone cylinder.
No nie wierzę, serio.
Aha! I could write a book on secret doors. I really could.
Taki banał. Ja nawet nie pomyślałem o tym cylindrze, nie? Bo to myślałem, że się przyda to jakaś machineria, nie do kurczę drzwi. Tutaj nic. O, znów labirynty. Świetnie. Pamiętajcie, skręciłem w prawo.
Oh my god! Something truly nasty had happened here.
To niedawno chyba na... O,
A
shit.
trail of blood led round the corner. I wasn't gonna dip my fingers in this stuff. It was still fresh.
Nie właśnie to jest najgorsze.
Pool of blood on the floor. We weren't talking chickens here. A trail of blood led away. Either someone had crawled away or been dragged.
I oczywiście musimy iść w stronę krwi. O kurde. Mam coś, ale zerknę jeszcze tutaj. Nic nie ma, a z tyłu? Niezwykła ostatnia. Może to krew Bruno? Nie, no raczej... Możliwe, że jest tu Cezaro, niestety.
I'd arrived too late. Cesaro and his men had shown no mercy for these poor souls. How could anyone do this?
Ja nie wierzę.
Cesaro's men had shown no mercy.
Kurde.
It was one of the Templars. He'd been badly beaten.
Tu coś jest. Kran i...
I decided not to operate it. It was too beaten up to work. My heart was racing enough already. I didn't need coffee.
Mnie po takim widoku.
I didn't want to, but I had to search the body. The only thing on him was an old rusty key.
Dobra, wziął go, to dobrze. Dziwne, że miał klucze jakieś przy sobie, że go nie przeszukali tamci. Tu dalej krew się... O,
Just
shit.
as I'd feared, Cesaro had arrived first. One of Cesaro's men was guarding the kitchen. I couldn't get through while he was there. I was gonna have to find a way to distract him.
Może ten klucz... Jest jakieś szafki tutaj w szatni. W to wątpię, bo tu żadna szafka nie była interaktywna. No właśnie. Chyba wiem, co trzeba zrobić. Może włączyć to i dźwięk przykuje uwagę strażnika.
The microwave suddenly sprang into life. It was going to make a noise. I had to hide. Fast.
Dobra, zdążyłem. Chyba. Ty, może się da zamknąć te drzwi. Może do tego jest klucz. Nie wiem, ryzykuję trochę, no ale cóż. Jest.
Mission accomplished.
Uff.
The guy was now trapped in the room.
Dobra. Mamy dziada. Frajer. Co tam dobrego jadł?
The guard had sat down to a hearty meal. Beans, egg, some chicken. How could anyone sit down to eat a meal surrounded
No
by
dokładnie, ej, bez kitu.
carnage?
Dlatego pracy już pewnie jest normalnie tak doświadczony, tak przyzwyczajony, taką znieczulicę ma do ciał i w ogóle.
It looked like an old map of Europe. Had to be 500 years old.
Tu coś się gotuje w ogóle. A,
Some cast iron pots with broth simmering in them. Sweet smells wafted over. On the shelves were a mixture of canned foods and game. Pheasant and beans, a Stobart family favorite.
dobra. Kurczę, i odciągnąłem go stąd. Aha, tu coś jest chyba. A, dokładnie. Oj, dalej krew się tu toczy. Znaczy pewnie jakiegoś mistrza, nie wiem, templariuszy tu zgarniali, czy kogoś bardzo ważnego w takim razie pewnie. Tu co jest?
Game, hung ready for skinning and cooking. The Templars lived well. Rabbit, pheasant.
Okej. O, i tu się kończy już.
That was strange. The blood trail led to the wine rack, but then completely disappeared. No pool of blood, no body, no nothing.
Oj, 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 teraz pytanie.
It was a bottle of Italian wine. Modena Lambrusco.
Ja bym się śmiał, jakby się otworzyło.
Damn, that's not right.
Kurde, nie wiem skąd wziąć wskazówkę jakąś do otwarcia tych drzwi. Jeśli w ogóle taka istnieje.
It was a bottle of Italian wine. Modena Lambrusco.
Okej.
It was a bottle of Israeli wine. Carmel Sauvignon Blanc. It was a bottle of French wine. Chateau Barentois. It was a bottle of French champagne. Montagne de Rennes.
Nazwy tych win niezbyt dużo mi mówią. A nie ma tak.
Damn, that's not right.
Nie ma sensu tak na ślepo to robić. Nie wiem, czy wskazówka jest z tymi butelkami tu, czy... Coś tu pominąłem przy okazji? Chyba, że... No wątpię, żeby to... Mapa w tym holu całym okazała się jakąś wskazówką. Chyba, że tu jeszcze coś jest do ogarnięcia. Tak patrzę w sumie i... Dobra, to zerknę jeszcze na tą mapę, co tam była.
It looked like an old map of Europe.
Czyli wciąż jedno i to samo mówi niestety. Kurczę. To trzeba chyba jakoś na ślepo. Spróbujmy. Nie wiem już, która to jest już kombinacja.
Damn, that's not right.
Kolejna. Ale było jakby mi się w końcu udało. O shit. Mamy to? Nagrał się?
Presto! To my delight, the wine rack moved to reveal a secret passage. The blood trail
Ale
continued.
kurde, ciekawe czemu tak. Zielony, jak to było zielony, czerwony, czerwony, biały, niebieski. Nie ogarniam. Dziwne to trochę było, no ale dobra. O kurde.
Stop it. We
No go zna.
come.
Hey, you're the guy who mugged me outside the
A
theater.
to ten.
We had to have the key of Solomon. Now listen to me. Cesaro is more powerful than we thought. There isn't much time. You must find the others. Protect the key.
Where is it?
Look for the statue. It hides the...
Hides what? I wasn't gonna get any more from the guy.
I patrz na statuę i dzięki niej dowiem się, gdzie jest niby skarb, tak? Same ukryte wejścia tu są.
The clock was smashed so badly it was beyond repair. They'd looked everywhere for the key. I hope they found it. The broken clock had stopped at 3:42. Cesaro's men must have been here for at least an hour. They must have been desperate. Hardly anything had been left untouched.
Okej. Pytanie, czy wciąż tu no są.
It was a large, illuminated Bible.
Świetnie.
Each handwritten page must have taken days. If Grandpa Stobart could see me now, he'd sure be proud. Closest I've been to a Bible in years. Guess I just preferred thrillers. I like this version, though. Had some pretty pictures in it.
Może jakieś tipy tu będą? Kurde, patrzę w tę stronę. Niby odwrócił się do tyłu, on zaraz chyba się nawet odwróci tutaj. O właśnie. Dobra, i teraz spróbujmy iść za ten ołtarz. Wow. Szkoda, czy nie ma gdzieś informacji. o ich polu widzenia. Jakaś... nie. To po prostu... Ale chamsko zapisało. Może się uda, może się uda, może się uda, może się uda. Udało się. Normalnie się tu nie odwraca. Oj. Dobra. Spoko, że mnie nie widzą. Okej, jesteśmy po drugiej stronie. I co tam nas czeka? O, zegar. Wow.
The key to adjust the time had been left in the clock face. I set the clock to 3:42, the time I'd seen on the...
Było zbyt łatwe. Zresztą on się uszkodził po prostu. Po godzinie, o której przyszedł zero po prostu. Jakaś data? Liczba świętego Stefana.
Time that corresponded to the date this place was dedicated to Saint Stephen. It was around 12:47. That didn't work.
Okej. Tu będą gdzieś jakieś... chociaż...
It was a medieval tapestry depicting a knight on his horse. It reminded me of a manuscript I once found.
A posąg.
It was a large statue of a man. Maybe this was the statue the Templar had been trying to tell me about. Below the statue, on the plinth, was a brass plaque. The plaque indicated that the statue was of Saint Stephen. Below his name was a quote. "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." Revelation.
Mam pomysł.
Now, when I was a boy, Grandpa Stobart, or to give him his full title, the Very Reverend Archie Stobart, had insisted I went to Bible class. So Revelation was no revelation to me.
Założę się, że z tą wiedzą trzeba pójść teraz do Biblii, poszukać tego fragmentu, o którym tu wspomina. Cholera. I wtedy będzie trzeba zobaczyć na stronie, która to strona, wers i tak dalej. I to będzie właśnie nasza godzina, którą musimy sobie tu ustawić po prostu chyba na zegarku i wtedy się ten posąg otworzy z ukrytym wejściem. Tak czuję. Kurde. Tak normalnie momentalnie szybciutko chcę to zrobić, że to masakra już. Prawie nas nie widać. Okej. Dobrze, że nam się zapisało, jak wyszliśmy z tamtego pomieszczenia. Okej, sprawdźmy. Miałem rację?
Flick through the good book looking for the right chapter. Aha! Revelations. Now, where is it? Got it. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Chapter 1, verse 3. 1:03.
prostu nie zdzierżę tego strażnika, nie? O szkury, od nowa trzeba iść. Ogarniać ten rozdział i tak dalej. Pieprzaj.
I flicked through the good book looking for the right chapter. Aha! Revelations. Now, where is it? Got it. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Chapter 1, verse 3. 103.
Na C10, okej. Niech się Turek normalnie odwróci teraz, no. Ach, i teraz trzeba trochę poczekać, dobra. To ja sobie tu poprzeglądam internet w tym czasie. Może mnie nie zauważy, ale bym się wkurzył, jakby mnie zauważył nagle. Jakieś nowe komentarze pod stare materiały? Chyba nie. O! Tak. Smutne. No, jak? No jak? No skradałem się, a on się odwraca jeszcze. Boże, nie wierzę. Uff. Dobra, idziemy do zegara.
I entered the time suggested by the verse from the Bible. Chapter 1, verse 3. Nothing. I was running out of ideas. Then a sound caught my attention.
Posąg się otworzył.
Sliding statues, ancient mechanisms. You didn't get this kind of thing back in Idaho. Behind the statue, a flight of stairs was going up. Well, here goes.
Wow. O,
Seize him!
Whoa! Let him go. Come in, Monsieur Stobbart. We've been expecting you.
ej, to jest ten, co był na początku gry.
I am the preceptor of the temple.
The chapter of Saint Stephen?
Very good. Your deductions brought you here, as we knew they would.
My deductions also tell me you've got the key of Solomon.
We did have it, briefly, but alas, it has been taken again.
Cesaro.
He attacked swiftly and with overwhelming force. My men fought bravely, but it was not enough. A few of us retreated here to hide. A few miserable survivors.
Why is the key so important?
You know of the armillary?
Some?
Cesaro has set the armillary in motion. He will use the key to release the dragon energy in an enormous burst, which he will then harness to fulfill his own desires.
So where's the armillary? Surely all we have to do is go there and turn the damn thing off.
The whereabouts of the armillary have been long forgotten. 3 ancient stones hold the secret to its location.
Don't tell me. You lost them too?
We have 1 stone.
Show me.
Ej, a ja mam 2. Pewnie o to chodzi, nie?
Bingo.
No dokładnie.
I do believe we've got the other 2.
It is said that the 3 stones are linked. With the stones there is a chance.
What can I do to help?
We will send our best knight, chivalrous, tenacious, and unswerving in his determination to fight evil.
Czyli ty, George, pewnie.
Well, whoever this guy is, he's gonna need a hand.
That is for him to decide.
O nie. Asasyn gra człowiekiem, który został templariuszem. Nie podoba mi się już ta gra.
Hi, guys.
George, are you okay?
Just about. I went down below Montfaucon. They led me to a secret Templar base. And Andre, you were right. The Templars did survive.
Of course.
The original St. Stephen chapter.
But they must have been hundreds of years old.
My little chickpea, it doesn't mean the people themselves were original.
Oh,
Trouble is, Cesaro beat me to it. He's got the Key of Solomon. He's probably already on his way to the armillary.
Did you find its location?
No. If the Templars ever knew it, it's long been forgotten. They did give me another of the alphabet stones, though.
Another clue.
Not only that, they, knighted me.
What?
Knighted, as in made me a knight.
Extraordinary.
That's how it felt.
did they do it with a sword?
Yep, whole shebang. Arise, Sir George. What do you think, Nico?
I'm speechless.
I guess you and me were married. That'd make you a lady.
Very funny.
You, Your Highness?
My liege?
Oh, shucks, let's not be formal.
Just
Ho will do for now.
Nie? Okej. Tą koronacją czy pasowaniem na rycerza zakończymy dzisiejszy odcinek. Dzięki za dziś i trzymajcie się do następnego. Finał? Przed finałem tuż? Prawdopodobnie, bo czuję, że finał już tuż. Więc na tę chwilę bardzo wam dziękuję jeszcze raz za obecność. Trzymajcie się. Na razie.